Oh! Yep. Hi, I'm Fuzzy Logic, and welcome back to the Hitchhikers SMP. It's been a while. Yep, it's been about 3 months since I last made an episode, but I have been busy. And today I want to show you something that I've been working on for the last couple of months. Now, I'm part of 3 very profitable shops on the Hitchhikers SMP. Clearly my rocket shop, and the Fazar, and also a partner in the Colour Tornado, which brings me in a nice few diamonds every now and again. This shop, however, is my money maker. And over the past few months, I've made a lot of diamonds out of it. Selling rockets and TNT, is always profitable. And as you can see, I've got a nice little stash. Now this is maybe the richest hitchhiker on the server. So rich, in fact, I don't really know what to do with it all. I try spending it in the Tree of Wonder, and I just make more money. See, I honestly don't know what to do with it all. So the question becomes, what to do with all these diamonds? Now I could just give them away, but where's the fun in that? I could just save them for a rainy day, which would probably be sensible. And then it struck me, why not give the hitchhikers an opportunity to potentially win some? Now I'm not talking about a mini game here, I'm talking about an epic game. And that's what I've been up to. I've created a vault, and if the hitchhikers can beat the vault, they can have some diamonds. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, I'm here at a secret location, the entrance to my vault. And it's here the hitchhikers can choose to enter the vault. There's a book, some instructions. You can pause the video if you want to read it. But if you are a hitchhiker, the rest of the video contains some spoilers, so you may not want to watch the rest of it. I've placed all their items in here. First step, into the vault. So the first spot is the hub. Yeah, throw them into the nether. All they have to do is then ride the minecart, and that will take them to the first trial. Now, I'm not going to ride the minecart myself because there's a couple of extra little surprises. I've used some music discs to give the vault a voice, shall we say. Now, once they ride the minecart all the way in, find themselves in this room, which only has one portal. So, naturally, you go through the portal. And here we are at the very first trial. The Trial of Poseidon. Through here is an enormous submerged cave, and it goes on for hundreds of blocks in every direction. And what I've decided to do is to create a little temple. So most people know Poseidon as the god of the sea. Apparently he also invented horses. Yeah, who knew? And this is a hippocamp. This is, or a hippocampus, depending on which text you read. Basically an underwater horse. And the eye is what they're looking for. So if you place all of the hippocamp eyes into the chest, portal will be revealed. Now the button will provide them some depth strider boots. Of course, any offering from the gods requires payment. If they press this button, about 20 diamonds gets removed from the prize pool. Now this cave is entirely naturally generated. There's loads of magma blocks that they can use to help move around. There are some air pockets here and there. So I think they should be able to move around fairly easily in this space, but I think it's going to be a challenge. Try and find all of the eyes without drowning. And we'll have to see. Once we drop down into here, we find ourselves in another portal room. We go through, back into the hub. But now, another portal is open. And entering this one takes us to the next challenge. The Trial of Daedalus. Daedalus famously constructed a labyrinth, and it contained a minotaur. But I don't have a minotaur, this is just a mini-taur. Over on the other side here is a minecart. Players ride the minecart and have to steer their way through the maze by pressing buttons, which I failed to do. If they fail to press the button, well, they go on a tour right the way back to the start. I think this is going to drive people mad. It's really difficult, and there are lots and lots of dead ends and switchbacks, and the buttons are not easy to press. Now this is the main central part of the mine shaft. As you can see, there are lots and lots of buttons and lots of paths that they can take. I'm not going to show you which is the correct one. Suffice to say, there are a few options. And I'm hoping this will take some time. Now, once they find their way through the labyrinth, they'll find themselves in this little room, which is the Trial of Arachne. Essentially a series of parkour chambers. And when they go in, the lava floor activates, and does a spider spawner. Both of which are really designed to distract more than do any damage. Now the parkour's not very tricky, however there are a few fake blocks in here. I used the sculptures book place a few blocks that aren't actually there. Uh-oh. Whoa. Did not think that could get me. Apparently, it can be deadly. So once I make it through this parkour, the next parkour will activate. As you can see, we have more spiders, we have more lava, and we have way fewer items to jump on. Now this parkour is so devious that I actually gave the Hitchhikers a version of this to practice on the creative server. I didn't tell them about the lava or the spiders though, so we'll just have to see how they get on. This parkour is incredibly tricky. I wish I could take the credit for designing it, but actually, my daughter designed this one. And if you fancy having a go, I'll make a world download for it. And if you can beat it, let me know in the comments. Ow! Making it out of the trial of Arachne, another respawn point. I suspect this one will be very welcome. And then we move our way up through the tunnel to a new area. A wooded area, a forested area. This is the trial of Artemis and Athena. The idea here is there are some ender pearls, and they can take the ender pearls to maneuver around this area. I like this, I'm really happy with this area. So when they press the button, a question will be sent out, and hidden around are various items that may or may not be the answer to that question. They put the question in the barrel, and they get it right. Another question will be fired out to them. There are 4 questions to complete, and once they do, the exit will appear. This one is the Forge of Hephaestus. Now, Hephaestus was the blacksmith of the gods, and he made all the weapons and all the armor and all everything else for the gods. And the idea is that they have to just make their way across the room. So I've taken off all my armor so you can see what happens. Each of the pressure plates is underneath the letter, and the letters, there's only one right letter. If you get it wrong, you die. Quite satisfying. It's also quite loud. Apologies. Yeah, there are 10 pressure plates per row, and there are 10 rows to make it to the door. Only 1 pressure plate for each row will ultimately activate the door. And if you get it wrong, you have to start again. So if my maths is right, 10 billion different possibilities, which I think is pretty bonkers. Now, there are clues all the way around the dungeon that they should be able to solve this one, if they've been paying attention. Once you make it through the forge, you're into the penultimate challenge. This one is the trial of Iris. Iris was a goddess of the rainbow and of colours. And so all you have to do is solve a very simple colour puzzle. Well, it's not that simple. It's based on a piston feed tape, and the idea is that every time you press a button, the colours cycle round. And there are 20 of them that need to be put in the right location in order for the combination to work. I know, this is going to take forever. And all the time, diamonds are counting down. And when you've got the code correct, the door opens. And it's just a case of jumping down. Yeah, all of these blocks are placed with the sculptures books created by Curtis Does a Dig, which means that they don't really exist. And I've used this a lot in this vault to hide various things. Down the final corridor, final trial. And here we are, in the vault itself. I modelled this entirely after one of my favourite things. And I hope you can tell what it is. Yeah. So around this central area, I've got 3 vaults. I've got one up at the top there, one down here, which is full of diamonds, and the one on this side, which is currently sort of shut off. But if we go around the side here, it too has some diamonds in. Now, I can't grab any of these diamonds. Display diamonds only, shall we say. Under this diamond is a shulker box, and that shulker box contains the prize, which will be counting down every minute they spend in here. Wonder how many will be left by the time they finish. And I'll be waiting right here for whoever comes along, looking like this and holding one of these. Hey. I know, look at it. These are awesome. Look at them. Another excellent reskin from Curtis Does a Dig. He made me the Weeping Angels for the Halloween episode. He was kind enough to make me some lightsabers for this, because the finale is PvP. Those of you that watch my streams know I have a little game that I play with the mobs called Pokey Stick. And that's exactly what these are. They're just sticks. So whichever hitchhiker comes along will have to beat me in hand-to-hand combat. Let's go find some friends, who would like to try my vault. Hey Blue, how's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Business is good. I've been making lots of diamonds, and so, as we've previously discussed, they are now all safely tucked away in a vault.
Oh.
And I think
Ooh.
you wanted a chance to try and break in.
Yes, of course.
Well, I do have to warn you, this is not an easy task.
Oh, I can guess codes. I'm good at guessing.
Okay. If you think you can handle it.
Well, you know, what's the worst that could happen?
You don't know me very well, do you?
An invitation.
An invitation, exactly.
Oh.
Now, you should be pretty good at following compasses after the decked out. So,
Yep. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait.
Well,
I can't wait.
You get to run it first. Well, I look forward to seeing how you get on.
I'm so excited. But now I'm like really nervous. I am determined.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
Yeah, I know that much, yeah, for sure. It just
No matter
depends
how
whether or
long
not
it
you've
takes.
got enough time. Cheers, then. Good luck. Bye. Gabs? Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Here you are. Hello.
Hello.
When you said village, I thought you meant that one over there. Didn't realize.
Oh, well, it's going to be connected to this one.
Didn't realize you were making a new one. Nice one. Cool. Well, I've got
See.
something for you, by the way.
Ooh, a present?
A present. Sort of.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh.
Not right now. Not right now, Gabs. Not right now. But yes, you should be able to find. You should be able to find your way, hopefully.
Yeah. I know. I have good compass skills. Mhm.
Yeah. Good. So,
I'm so excited.
yeah.
I'm literally so excited for this.
Yeah. Just let me know when you're going to run it, and I'll be around. We'll see how good they are. Anyway, I think that's probably it for today's episode. Thank you very much for joining me, Darth Fuzzy, and hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, and if you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you lot in the next episode. Bye.